Please welcome Michael Cascio.
It's great to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Michael, secrets
Yes.
of a network executive. I mean, I really want to break down all of the barriers of Hollywood and show business at this moment. It's like a magician giving away the secrets of how to do a trick. I want you now to tell us the real secrets of what not to do if you're pitching a network executive. You've got 5 ideas, and let's go through them if we can. And your first one, I believe, is try to have more than one executive in the room. What do you mean by that?
Well, first of all, when you come in with a pitch, everybody's got an idea. I'm sure that you have a good idea, Jim has a good idea, everybody has a good idea. The big question is why you can do it. And so then you bring out your credentials and you say, I've got this and I've got that and I've got, by the way, my first rule, which is, you just try to have more than one executive in the room. And that's really for your own safety, because the executive you pitch to could be fired tomorrow.
Oh, boy.
If you pitch it, you pour your guts out, your life's work, your great idea. The executive says, yes, let's do it. And then the next day or the next week, he's out or she's out. Then you've just wasted it because the new person may or may not know about that. And so then you got to pitch again.
Secrets number 2. Okay. When they say yes to your idea, do they really mean yes?
This is a weakness that some executives have because, frankly, they don't want to say no. They don't want to be. They don't like confrontation. They don't like to be thought as the bad guy or bad gal. They don't want to be seen as mean. So they may give you a signal that says yes. And sometimes they'll outright say, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Sometimes they really, and this happened to me a lot, I was genuinely interested, and then I go back to the office or I go back and I go, oh, well, wait a minute. We already have a show like that. Or I'd like it, I might actually like it and realize that, wait a second, that's going to cost $2 million an episode. I don't really have that.
Conversely, secret number 3, Michael, if they say no, does that necessarily mean no?
Well, okay, if you're talking to somebody who's brutally honest, yes. If Les Moonves at CBS says no, you can pretty much, it ain't going to go farther than that.
That's it, baby.
If somebody gives you a cursory no, it could be that they just came out of a budget meeting and their boss has thrown them a curve and they said, don't do any more shows about Honey Boo Boo type characters.
Right. You
pitch a Honey Boo Boo type character and they say, no, I'm not going to do it. And then a couple days later, the boss says, hey, how come we don't have a show like Honey Boo Boo on the air?
Right. Well, so that is it incumbent upon the producer to go back and say, I know you turned me down, but would you reconsider? I mean, do people ever do that?
Yeah, they do. I think you have to be a little more artful about it and say, just thought I'd let you know I'm still pitching that show about the Honey Boo Boo character. If you come back to it, let me know.
Secret number 4, always bring your laptop or iPad to show the video, the demo video that you've done. Why?
Okay, so you would think that at a television network, right? You're at a television network, that would be the easiest place to pitch a piece of video. It is, in my experience, absolutely the worst place. At most television networks, and I can say this unequivocally, that if you pitch something in a conference room, there's a 80% chance that the video equipment doesn't work and you will not be seen.
That's true. I actually had to crawl under at Bravo one time on a pitch. I was crawling under the conference table, unplugging and replugging in all of these wires to see if we could get the big screen to work. Number 5, management turmoil flows downhill. Now, what do you mean by that?
Well, you've heard that expression, it flows downhill. And so if the boss is having a bad day or bad quarter or bad year, they're going to start kind of raising the roof and yelling and screaming and laying off people. And I've been on the situation where I've seen there's been like a major shakeup at my network, and luckily it wasn't me, but colleagues, and it's disconcerting. So you go in, somebody comes in, and they're all happy, and they've got their their video and they've got their handouts and they're pitching. They're wondering, why does everybody look like there's a funeral going on? And your pitch may not get the best reception because you're worried about your job, or you're worried about your colleagues, or there's been a bad article in the Hollywood Reporter, or the ratings just came out. That's the other thing, the ratings just came out and the ratings are down.
Yeah. Michael, thank you very, very much for being with us tonight on Hollywood Headliners. Michael Cascio, who is the CEO of MNC Media LLC out of the Washington, D.C. area, former executive with A&E, MSNBC, National Geographic, Animal Planet, many more. A great guy. Thank you, Michael, and we appreciate it. We'll get you back on HH, all right?
And all I can say is keep pitching, all of you.
Yes, absolutely. Don't ever give up.